What's up? Rob Wheeler from Faceplant Boardriders in JFK Airport right now, heading to LAX, then Sydney, and finally to Wellington, New Zealand. Super stoked, can't wait to ride on your Mini, shred it up, figure out a whole new country. I'm going to be snowboarding, surfing, and doing a lot of longboarding. Check it out. What's up? Just got to Australia. Got done my 14-hour flight, waiting to go to New Zealand, but unfortunately security took my mini stick because they don't allow skateboards on airplanes. Would have been nice to know that before, but you know, just gonna have to beg and plead, somehow get my board on there. Hopefully it works out. If not, I gotta say goodbye to a brand new mini stick. Very upset. I kinda want to cry a little bit, but sucks. Some bullshit. I made it to New Zealand. They wouldn't let me put my mini stick on the plane, but luckily I brought my street surfer and my surf bag, so I was ready to shred on that. Longboarding in New Zealand was so fun, but it was time to switch it up, so Kim and I packed it up and took a ferry to South Island to do some snowboarding. So we took a ferry from Wellington to Picton. It was a little over 3 hours long, so we got pretty antsy along the way, but when we got to the South Island, we were really stoked to be there. Once we got there, Kim and I hopped in a rent-a-car and drove 14 hours south to hit up some resorts. Driving on the opposite side of the road was definitely a crazy experience, but the South Island offered a lot of really awesome scenery, like different wildlife and huge snow-capped mountains with lush green rolling hills at the bottom of them.
So Kim and I rode at 5 different resorts, but along the way driving we saw so many mountains that looked pretty rideable, so we parked the car and hiked up this line that looked pretty shreddable. After 3 hours of hiking up this gnarly trail, we finally made it to a clearing, and we billy-goated our way up to what we thought was our line, and we were ready to hit it. This was the sickest run of the whole trip. The hike was totally worth it, and when we got to the bottom we had this huge amazing waterfall just waiting for us to check out, and it was just an awesome way to wrap up this whole trip.